Is that what they
And
call it?
we're live.
Wonk.
Give it a bop.
How's everybody doing today? Oh shit, I knew I forgot something. I forgot to change Jaybird into not a cat.
I can't believe this.
Yeah,
Dream's over, everyone. It's
I-
already fucked.
I can't believe this. It's every other day with him.
I'm a menace
Okay,
and I will not
this is-
apologize.
This is a minor thing, but Black Cat, I have a request as far as the stream setup.
Yeah.
The request is looking. Wait, am I doing? Yeah, looking at the characters in the corner.
Oh god.
Like, we have some that are username then character name, and then we have me who's character name then username, and it's throwing me the fuck off.
I did do you backwards. Hold on.
Also, I've noticed that Gil and Glug are bigger than everyone else, token-wise.
Are they?
Yes, especially
on.
Gil.
Oh
On the
yeah.
same, like,
Oh
area.
yeah.
Represents
I
his
didn't.
Ego.
I didn't.
It makes sense.
I didn't actually shrink them down like I was supposed to.
Maybe put our real names in parentheses or something.
That would be
Yeah,
good,
I
actually.
I
That way
could
we
do
can
that.
differentiate.
I could do
Because
that.
Fervor and Drac as well.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
It's also.
Oh yeah, mine is backwards.
I was
yeah, they are.
I was rushing.
It's inconsistent.
I was rushing.
The professionalism.
I'll
Oh
fight.
my goodness.
I will fight.
You'll fight? Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah.
Don't forget about our good
You
friend
wanna
Circle
take me on?
Steve.
This is my second time in this fucking group, and I can still fight the DM.
You don't understand. You're the one with less fan popularity. I can take you out. Nobody'll notice. That's a joke.
It can't be so. I sang you all a song.
You did sing us a song.
You
I
did.
did sing you a
Okay,
song.
so
it
while
was a
I-
song.
That was really hype.
While I get these all set up, which I just realized I'm already done, except for Ursa. There we go. Now I'm done. How's everybody been? I know it's been a hot minute since we've played.
Doing
I've been
great.
good. I've been hanging in there.
Nice, nice. Anybody got anything new and fun going on?
I got my wisdom taken out, and that sucked.
I'm going to-
please,
new.
How
I'm
many,
going to
bro?
Japan. I'm
How
going to
many?
Japan in less than 2 weeks.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
fun.
nice. That's very cool.
Hell yeah.
How many wisdom teeth did you get pulled?
Just I already had the upper two removed a long time ago. This was the bottom two I needed to get done.
Okay, please subtract that
It-
from
it-
your character sheet.
Okay. I am not. No, I am
Lost
not
the wisdom.
Gil. I hope you know that. Like I only portray Gil. I am but an actor of said character.
I'm not a con artist. I just play one on TV.
Exactly.
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
No, it wasn't even like it's not even like my mouth hurt or my tooth hurt or anything like that. It was the fact that I couldn't have any carbonated drinks for the few days, and I'm got a caffeine addiction, and it was giving me terrible migraines. So
Yeah.
Couldn't you try to do some tea?
I can't have anything hot either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when
Well.
when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I know I was living off of like breakfast shakes, so little essential breakfast things for like a week.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of water and chicken soup, but like just the noodles. Yeah, it was weird. It had to be lukewarm. It was yeah.
I've been on a diet since the start of the new year, and I have lost about 20 pounds now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
That's
I feel that pain of
Congrats.
having to like cut back on all the yummy things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
went to
wish
go
I
to
could lose weight.
I went to go and apply for a job at my little the local candy store, And I felt so bad because she had set a bag of like my favorite thing aside for me because she was just about out. And I'm like, oh no, I'm on a diet.
Oh,
So I bought it anyway, and I've been like moderating it.
okay. Because you can share it with people. That's the nice thing to do with candy. Just
Yeah, not the. I'm not doing it. No,
Okay.
these are mine. It's freeze dried Nerds clusters. They go hard.
oh, I know those.
Yup.
Yep, I definitely know
Hell
those.
yeah.
It's like crispy cotton candy. I love it so much. But yeah. Glad to see everybody's here. A couple of quick things before we get started. I now have a full subscription to Pocket Bard, so expect some new music during game.
Ooh.
Where did Pocket Bard go? What happened? It crashed? Why would you do this to me?
Someone picked your pocket.
They did. The rogue picked my pocket and stole the
Yeah.
bard.
Yep.
How do you steal a bard? This is going to take me just 1 second because I do want to get this back up. Because it has a lot
I was
of
wondering
real
why it
cool-
was paused.
Yeah, I haven't been
it's,
hearing music.
Yeah, I haven't started anything up just yet, but I will open up one of the new things.
Does look like a lot more options now.
Oh, that's awesome, Wolf. She got
Huh?
her first admittance letter to college.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
cool.
Woo! Congratulations!
Congrats.
Congrats.
Incoming El Dorado movie? Hell yeah. Let's see. What do we... Oh, the beach is going to be fantastic for my Thursday game. Yeah, they have one that's just called The Tower. Good. I get so many new ambient options. I'm nerding out. I should have looked at this way earlier.
Ooh.
I gotta turn
Oh,
that way down. So I can reset all of my settings.
Sounded just fine to me.
Yeah, we can always change.
it
up
was
our
louder.
audio.
It was louder for me, but like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. I have the stream volume all the way down anyway. Like, almost all the way down.
There we go. So, I know it's been a little while, so I'm going to give just a quick little refresher on what we were doing last session. You guys, after signing up to join the war between Isla Brisga and the Shifting Bog, headed over to where you were told to meet with everybody else in the army as kind of like a little staging area, the city of Grossa. Once you arrived and were kind of settling down from your long travels, you decided to stop and watch a fight in the fight pit where you guys had first met. And met a brand new figure, Sanguine. After Sanguine fought one of the soldiers of the Order of the Black Hearts, the people who own the city, in the fight pit, you guys found them in a tavern a little bit later. Or no, you found them at the medical tent and convinced them to join your group. And that was where we ended session, in the tavern.
I think what you mean is that we hired a new employee.
That, yeah,
no,
that is
no.
another way to say it.
Wait, hold
I
the
don't
dilly dark
know.
moment. When we ended last session, I said, let's pick up from the contract.
It did it again.
That
I
is
guess-
true. That is true. I haven't signed it yet.
We
Yeah.
do have
I-
dental.
I'm Jack, man.
It has not been set in stone just yet.
Something's going on with my USBs again. It keeps cutting out.
Oh,
Oh
oh
no.
no.
But fuck it, we ball.
Do we ball?
We do ball.
Do we wait? Do we wait for the DM to be ballin' before we start rolling?
You guys go right on ahead.
Look at me. I'm the DM now.
Look at me.
Great. Oh, Gil, you said that there was a contract or something like that?
Yes. It's just for formality's sakes and for insurance purposes, things of that nature, just to make sure that we have everything covered.
Right. Right. Could I look over it really quick?
You absolutely can.
Great. Thanks. And assuming you're handing it over,
Yeah.
Sanguine's going to just put a hand up to his chin and just do like a big, deep thinky as he's looking over this contract, reading really into it, kind of like putting his finger against the paper, sometimes tracing words. And he's gonna go, Glug, you signed one of these, right?
Uh-huh.
So, all of you, you're employees, right?
That's what Gil tells us, but I know we're also bestest friends.
Indeed.
Well, a family.
It's amazing! I'm so happy you guys are all family here, and Sanguine's gonna hand the contract back. He didn't sign it.
Right. I kind of figured.
Not the we're a family here.
Yeah.
Oh god. Cannot believe you'd say
I'm
that.
super excited.
Sorry.
No, not you, the family part.
I'm super excited to be traveling with you guys all.
Can't help but notice that you didn't sign the contract, though.
It's not joining your company.
Are you
Wait.
sure, though? It really is for your benefit, really. It entitles you to a portion of the treasure and loot that we collect on our adventures, and also entitles you to types of insurances that, in case something were to happen to you, then you'd be covered for such things.
Oh, worry about me. Really, money's not an issue. I don't worry about things like that. I just keep going, and I just do what I want, and I stand up for the Church of Horus. That's the only way to live your life, I think.
I agree, that's awesome.
Respectable.
I mean, you guys all seem like really nice people, though, and I would love to help you out with your goals, Gil, but it's kind of a conflict of interest, I think.
I can't say I'm not disappointed, but it is your right to do so. I will have to inform you, though, that you would not be technically a member of Gil Merriman's Marvelous Miracle Mercenaries, but you can travel along with us.
I'm not a member. Consider me a fan of Gil Merriman's Marvelous
Gil
I'll work on that.
Merriman's Marvelous Miracle Mercenaries, and we are proud to have a fan.
I sell anyways.
I'm glad you asked.
Oh. Glug is just gonna get ready to and just like try to like gather all the materials needed for this demonstration.
I think Sanguine's kind of like really excited to see everyone get into place. He's hyped up now to see everyone moving in position.
Where is... Got it. Oh no, where's my pitch? Wait. There it is. Okay, it's a separate thing. All right.
Gil, it's right over here, and then just hands you a piece of paper.
No, I have it. Gil has it memorized. I do not.
That was Glug's copy he handed over.
Yeah.
Let's see. We didn't bring the cart or the president with us. We just have like a crate, right?
I think it
believe
was just
so.
a crate, yeah.
I thought, didn't you sell all your stock?
No, I would have brought at least a crate with me.
Okay. Then yes.
All right. So yeah, Gil is going to take an opportunity. I don't know, where is it that we are in this area?
You're in Brookside.
We're in like the bar, that like in one of the
You're in
restaurants.
Yeah, you're in the
Tavern.
tavern.
Okay. Yeah. My legalese is scratching on my brain. Like, I shouldn't do this in the middle of a tavern. I probably don't have a license to sell stuff in the middle of a area where commerce is happening. I'd have to go outside to do it.
Sanguine's gonna notice you hesitate and go, "What's wrong? You guys were so excited before. Did something change?"
Glug is gonna look at Gil.
It would be
like,
unprofessional to try to sell my wares here in this establishment when other people are trying to do theirs without proper licensings. But I'd be happy to demonstrate
Hey,
outside.
Not buying.
Either way, there could be some customers in here that would like to buy some things from us, but it might be best to take this outside.
But Gil, you were gonna do the presentation here, right?
I would very much like to, my friend, but I would not. It would not be right to do so in an establishment that I do not own.
Wait, what if we ask permission?
It usually involves renting space and actual like an area because it's taking away customers from other patrons who actually own the place.
What if we just ask the bartender over there?
Because they will probably charge us for it.
Oh. Is that a bad thing?
No, it's just that if we can save some money, I would like to.
Oh.
But to answer your question, Mr. Sanguine, I'm going to take out I'm just going to take out a bottle of elixir and just kind of like put it on the table. This is what we sell.
Wow. What
It's
is
just
it?
Gil Merriman's Marvelous Miracle Tonic. There is a label. It's got Gil on it doing like a thumbs up. And there's actually a set of instructions on the front, and there's actually a peely that if you like peel off the corner, there's like more instructions on the inside.
It's one of the best things ever.
Wow. And Sanguine's picking it up and flipping it over, just reading everything. What's it got on there?
It's a lot of jargon, a lot of stuff that sounds fancy, and essentially the instructions are very specific to like certain things that you would. It's an all-purpose tonic, so it can go with a lot of things. It's safe. It is technically safe to drink, probably not in large quantities. But if it's like, say you want it to like for hair growth or something like that, you would like splotch like a certain amount of it on the spots where you want to grow, and it has to be like a certain amount of time before you actually see results. But just different various things like that. It's important. He always tells people it's important to read the instructions because a lot of people won't read the instructions and they'll just do what they think it needs to do, and then they can't get mad if it doesn't work. So it never works, mind you. It is just cabbage water. So
Yeah.
It's cabbage water, and does the label reflect that? I guess
No.
No.
So you know what's interesting about cabbage water is that depending on how you dilute it, it can actually change colors. So there's various colors.
every week you purchase a large quantity of cabbage.
Exactly.
From the town. Suspicious, but hey, it's dinner.
I could like cabbage. What?
So Sanguine's nodding, like, oh, wow, this is pretty amazing. It sounds like it does some really cool stuff, huh?
It can do a lot of things if you put your mind to it.
How much does it cost?
1 gold coin.
It's expensive. And he puts it back on the table.
I'm gonna say, Brennan, it's the best tonic ever. You can do anything.
Would you like a sample?
Full.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was. So go ahead, do your thing.
I need to roll 2d6s real quick, though. Da-da-da. Okay. Those are d4s. That was not what I. There we go. 6 and a 2. Okay.
Oh.
2 and a 6.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll hand you a bottle of a kind of like a aquamarine, like kind of blue sparkly elixir.
Okay.
If you wanted to try that.
So I guess Sanguine's gonna uncap it, and he's wafting it towards him and kind of smelling it.
It is perfectly safe to drink. In fact, that is the instructions for this particular elixir. You wanted to go ahead and drink that.
And what does this particular one do?
You'll have to drink it to find out.
That's a little. Well,
I assure you, it's
nothing, and
perfectly safe. In fact, very beneficial.
He downs it.
Awesome. That's one of my experimental elixirs that I use as my decoy ones, to prove that my stuff works. This is a swiftness elixir. Your speed is increased by 10 feet for an hour.
Oh,
Nikki.
Oh my goodness.
Glug is gonna be like, so how do you feel?
And I'm not poisoned, at least. And he kind of waves his hand around, and is like checking out his limbs and looking all over. As he's stretching his arms out, you guys kind of realize, and you probably realized this earlier, this guy is covered in scars. Almost every inch of skin, actually every inch of skin, aside from his face, is covered in a scar.
Damn.
And these are fairly deep-looking scars as well. And he's
Oh,
kind of
no.
examining himself, looking for anything different. Well, I don't feel much different, but I guess I'm a little bit peppier? Is that a weird thing to say?
Not
Does it
at
do
all.
peppiness?
Not at all. And in fact, that's actually what that elixir is designed to do. Or at least one of the many things it can do.
So it's random.
More or less. There are some other things that it can do, especially, and obviously it's an all-purpose tonic that can be used for malleables and machinations, things like that.
But it's not guaranteed you get the effect you want.
If you're following the instructions, you might.
The instructions... Sanguine's gonna look at the instructions on the bottle he just downed. What do the instructions say?
Drink fully.
So, if I drink fully, you're telling me I'll get peppiness every time.
For that
Glug.
particular tonic, absolutely.
And Glug
Well,
is
what about
shaking
the
his
other
head while
one?
doing
It had a
that.
different color.
What do you say? Well,
Oh, you
The
said
other
Glug is
one had
shaking his head.
Sanguine went, the other one had a different color, though. What about that one?
It's for different ailments and different things that you need. We do everything as best as we can.
I see. Okay.
There is
So
always
it's
an
random, but
there is
guaranteed.
always an asterisk on the label that says satisfaction not guaranteed.
It's a really smart business you're running there, Gil. And he hands the bottle. I mean, you can sell just about anything with labels like that.
Thank you so much. Good to hear great appreciation for hard work.
You worked really hard, I'm sure.
Genuinely touched. So we were heading to the Shifting Bog in the morning.
Mm,
That is the plan, right? I'm not like
Yes.
I have to be disguised, right, Gil?
it might help if you are my friend.
Absolutely.
What should I disguise myself as? I take out my mask of Gemini.
Yeah, you can turn into literally anybody around you, right?
I turn into a mini Gil.
Yes, mini Gil.
Oh, you're disguising yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to go out like is?
Apparently, grungs in the shifting bogs are frowned upon, and are they at kill? Like kill on sight, or capture on sight?
Kill on sight.
Eaten on
Make
sight.
me a history check. And are you talking about like people in general or specifically grungs?
You specifically grung in the shifting bog.
Yeah, make me a history check.
Is it history?
Yeah.
So 18.
So in the past, it was just kill on sight. Now it's more like remove them or capture them. It's
Right.
kind of like
Wow.
it's kind of up for the person to decide if they would like to kill you, kick you out, or capture you.
But also specifically because Glug was exiled from the other grungs, right?
Right, yeah. Glug was exiled by the other grungs for being a weirdo who practices
For
necromancy.
trying to make friends is what I saw it as.
Yeah, exactly.
Those bastards.
What? Yeah, you see.
That's
Last,
not Sanguine in character, by the way. Should clarify that was his
Yeah.
voice.
well, you see, after getting exiled from the shifting bog, there was apparently, well, they ordered to kill all grungs on sight, and since I was an outcast, I was able to not get captured. That's how I found Gil, and I've been with him ever since. I'm a little scared to go back there because I don't want to get hurt.
Exiled? They kicked you out?
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, Glug.
Yeah. I just wanted friends, that's all.
You can kind of see Sanguine's tail is kind of like curling around. You know, he wants to ask more here. He's curious, but he's clearly holding back. And also, all the way down to the tip of his tail, scars. More of them.
I want to roll to see if Glug notices the scars real quick. If that's okay, Blackhead.
Sure thing. Roll
Absolutely.
perception.
Nope.
I mean, I think Glug's a little bit preoccupied having a new
Yeah.
potential friend. Doesn't really care what they look like.
Yeah. Glug is just gonna think you're cool and okay. That's why I have this mask here. And I just show the mask. It's the mask of Gemini. It helps me. It helps me hide the fact I'm a grung. But I never know what to turn
Right.
into. I want to turn into be like the queen so I can be their friend, but Gil told me no.
He told you no?
Yeah.
It might not be a good idea to impersonate royalty. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, Glug, don't tell Gil I said this, but I think you should do it anyways.
I should.
Right.
I'm right here.
Wait, I should.
I'm standing
I think
2
you should
feet
go for it,
away.
if that's really what you believe in.
If I do it, do you think the queen will be friends with me?
Well, there's only one way to find out, right?
You're right. I cannot believe you're enabling Glug.
Oh,
Sanguine has been here in character for about an hour and is dismantling the group piece by piece.
I love that so much.
What can he say?
Except
He's
you're
an
welcome.
ally.
But yeah, Glug. Well, can I use it? Have I tuned the Gemini mask yet?
I believe you did.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use it now. Actually, I'll wait till we're outside the bar because I forgot we're still in the bar.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it in the bar, but once we're like outside, back in the caravan, I want to use it and transform into a little version of the queen because I was encouraged to.
How tall is Glug again? How tall is Glug?
What have you done? I think Glug is like just a bit like. I think Glug is on the like middle size of Grung normally. I think.
So if I had to guess,
I'd say he's about like 3 feet.
Okay. So an at max 4 foot tall Queen Borin Briska. Gotcha.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
Oh.
fantastic segue. I've been meaning to show this off for a few weeks now, but we haven't had session. I got the finished art back from my artist. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on stream for a minute, as this is what Glug turns into.
What? Oh, what? Wait, what?
show us the queen.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
that's
Oh,
awesome.
damn! She got a. Okay, I won't finish that.
Mommy?
Okay. I want you to know that literally all of the emotes in any chat that I've posted her in, except for I think in here, people have used the emotes to spell out mommy. I absolutely love how the artist kept up like the seashell vibes, like on the horns and everything, and he made Raji look crazy intimidating. But yeah,
Let's go.
about a 4 foot version of Glug, or about a 4 foot version of Borin Briska, who is usually about 6'2", is now a member of the group.
Amazing.
Lovely.
I think seeing Glug turn into the queen, Sanguine goes, "Wow, Glug, you're really pretty."
Aw, thank you.
There's not picture that comes out of her mouth as Glug's voice too.
Yeah. No, Glug. Glug is just saying that because I don't think he's like aware to like disguise his voice.
Can it disguise your voice?
no.
It would have to,
Actually,
right?
can it? Can it? Hold on, I don't know if it does.
If it's disguise self, it's only appearance, right?
I believe so.
Let me double.
So it's
Use
a
null
really
vision.
short Borin Briska that sounds like a frog.
Oh, I love that.
But Gil's like, "I'm right here," and then he just let Glug do that. Godspeed, you don't control them.
Oh wait, I just realized I can only appear identical to another creature I can see within 60 feet of you, so I can't turn into the queen. Dang it.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's people you have to see, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shit. Okay. We're gonna retcon that. I'll change it to a little like a mini Gil.
Yeah, Lil Gil.
Lil
no,
Gil.
it's
You could.
Lil Merriman.
Lil
Like,
Merriman.
so Gil Merriman is Lil Merriman.
I'm Lil Merriman.
I love that.
Reveal Pog.
You're so pretty. He's gonna say that regardless.
That's still the same.
Just hype up the
Gosh,
frog.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Cute.
Oh, so shucks.
Gil's
You
still
got-
right there.
I'm doing the Ursa, you know this. I'm doing the chopper thing where it's like, oh, shut up, you.
Yeah.
So real quick, you guys stepped out of the bar now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the bar is kind of close to the outskirts of the town. It's pretty close to where a lot of the soldiers have kind of set up tents and everything. And now you see something new next to the tent. It's a large structure, that kind of from the outside looks like a big turtle shell, which wasn't there when you guys came to the city. And sticking out of the top is a large, chimney that is currently just billowing smoke.
Huh.
I can't say that Sanguine knows anything about this, does he?
No.
That's curious.
Should we check it out?
Black Cat, how do you send a whisper?
A whisper?
Yes.
I believe /W space player name space the message, or just DM them on Discord.
The thing is, you're also streaming your side, so we'd probably see that if we're watching the stream.
Well, you can
Yeah.
whisper. Oh, I thought he has two.
You could
versions.
whisper it to another player like that. If you need to send something to me, just DM it to me.
Okay.
That way it's not showing up on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fireball on the. I'm kidding.
I don't know what's happening, but someone's excited in chat about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Or do
Don't
be.
worry, I'm not worried. Don't worry.
Oh,
Neither
I
is
don't-
Sanguine, believe me.
I don't think
It's a
I
little
don't
turtle
think.
hut. What's to be worried about?
Trying to see if I should know if it means anything now.
I think his Black Cat needs to be worried about it.
Yeah, sure. I need to
So
be
this is-
worried about something I put in session.
Can I use perception to see if there's anything odd about the little hut thing?
Just walking in.
Um,
this is a curiosity.
One thing that's odd about it is, looking closer, the structure appears to be entirely made out of metal.
Ah.
And, Gil, you said that you're, heading in?
Yeah, this is a new. If anything, it'll be an interesting story.
Yeah. As you're approaching, you hear, something smash. Sounds like some wood getting crushed. And you hear a feminine voice shouting. It's in, a little bit of a Scottish accent, which I can't really do. But you basically hear, "This is my damn shop, and if you're going to work in it, you're going to follow my rules."
This is after I walk in, or just before I walked in?
This is as you're walking to it.
Oh,
And I'm gonna join him.
Yeah.
Join him?
You're gonna. Oh, I was. You're
someone's
joining.
upset.
I'm still gonna go in.
Okay. As you step inside, you see a member of the military, a soldier of Brisga, being chased around a center table by a... Let me go ahead and post the art.
Oh.
Being chased around the table by an elven woman in what appears to be kind of like a dirty tank top, with some goggles on her head, kind of fiery red or brown hair, kind of like a reddish brown. And you can see that the soldier is carrying around what appears to be a weapon, like a spear, that is pretty badly broken along the shaft. And just, you all come in here making more work for me. The least you can do is listen. And kind of like turns and looks at you. Turns back to the soldier and just, I'll deal with you later. Look, if you're going to come in here, please don't touch anything. That's
You
It's just-
got it.
that's addressing Gil and Sanguine.
I had to fight the intrusive thoughts for a second.
only Gil and Sanguine went in, right?
I mean, anyone else could probably join us if they wanted to be here.
I'm gonna walk in a bit later, like just like right behind Gil.
I'm staying outside.
Okay.
Just outside the door.
Yeah. So,
Not to worry. Promise not to touch anything. We were just curious because we've not seen this shop before. It is a shop, right?
More or less. Name 7.
What do you
I've
sell?
been. Well, if you let me get to that. No, you're fine. The name's 7. I've been contracted by Borin Briska to help outfit the army. Although, I'm not going to lie, she kind of spits in the direction of where the soldier walked out. They follow orders like they follow orders in here. Not sure how much of an army it is.
Your name is 7?
Yes, I was the 7th child.
So does that mean your brothers and sisters are named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Not all of us are named after numbers. My parents got a little uncreative.
Oh. Well, I like your name.
Thanks. Is there anything I can do for any of you? I'm a smith. Fervor, you do not see what you were looking for. You seem to be, you don't see anything.
Okay. Gotcha.
Part of me hopes this character has 2 older siblings so they can be 7 of 9. That's
Oh,
a Star
God.
Trek reference for other nerds like myself. So
We're nerd loser. Be cool like us. Sorry,
You're all good.
I'm harassing Ursa out of character.
Love you, Ursa.
Love you, Ursa.
So, I am the smith hired on by Queen Borin Briska. I'm here to outfit the army. If you have any weapons that need repaired, anything that you need crafted, if you're looking for any kind of magical items, I can be of assistance in that for a price. My
I
only
look
condition
for-
is, while you're in my shop, you follow my rules. Otherwise, you get the fuck out.
Can I see
Are
any
there any
magical?
other rules? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Are there any rules other than don't touch anything?
Yes, if I tell you to touch something, you only touch that. If you break it, you buy it.
Okay.
Shake off the mud before you come in. I'm trying to keep this
Oh, I
place
didn't do that.
relatively clean. Then do that.
Oh, sorry.
Can-
He shakes off
can-
his
can-
boots.
Can I raise my hand just like to see if I can ask a question?
Yes, little one.
What happens if you break the rules?
Then I get away
It's a
with it.
good
It's my
question,
shop.
Plug.
But shouldn't we get something for free if you break the rules?
No?
Why not?
Because it's my shop.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what. You open your shop, and if I break the rules in there, I'll buy it. Not
Really,
the
Gil?
shop. Whatever.
Gil?
We're not opening up a shop. We're travelers.
Oh. Okay. And and down the drain goes Glug's other dream of opening up a
Well,
shop.
You can always try again, Glug. Don't give up.
Really?
Of course, if your fella wants you to open a shop, do it.
Okay.
It's a great place you have here, by the way, Seven. How long have you been here?
How long have I been here, or how long have I owned the shop?
How long have you been working the shop?
Oh, I've been working the shop all my life. It was my pa's before mine.
Does that not mean you have been here all your life?
No.
No. Where are you from?
Well, I am from Grotza, but I moved away for a little while. I kind of travel for my work. I try not to stay here for too long. I lived here before the Blackhearts took over, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of what they've done with the place.
That explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you luck in your business. Just keep on doing it if that's what you really want to do. But otherwise, I say pick up shop and move somewhere else.
Okay. Thanks.
Of course.
Can
Here
Glug
for it.
try?
Can you try what?
I was gonna say, can Glug look around and see if there's like any magical staffs?
Looking around, why don't you roll me a quick perception check?
All right. Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies.
I think we might have lost the music, by the way.
Oh, I can still hear it.
I
can hear it
cannot.
too.
Hell yeah.
I did turn it down. I was
Okay,
told
that'd be why then.
I was told in chat that the high notes in the music were peaking really loud.
Oh, okay.
And I got a 23.
Okay. With a 23, you do see a staff sitting like up on a rack on one of the walls of this shop. It is a metal staff. It's not crafted out of wood. Appears to be some kind of copper. And looking closer, you see... It's really weird. It almost looks like steam vents on it.
Oh. Excuse me, Seven?
Yeah, what's up?
I'd like to know about this, staff, if you don't mind.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, she will walk over and pick it up and just kind of like, now, don't drop it.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to hand it to you. It is cool to the touch. Whether that's because it's metal and it doesn't conduct as much heat, or if it's some kind of enchanted property to it, it's a little bit hard to tell. It's a lot cooler than you would expect it to be, because in this building, it's very warm. This place is like a forge workshop.
Ooh.
So, that's an invention of my own. A little bit of my own creativity went into that. I'm not much of a magic user myself in the traditional sense, but basically what it does is, see this down here, and she is going to tap a solid part of like near the bottom of the staff.
Ooh.
This here is a I'm trying to think of how to explain this. It holds energy. It kind of holds excess magic whenever you rest. and you can use it to supercharge a spell once per day.
Oh. Glug's eyes just glows up, and he says, "Supercharge! Like, if I can make a big fireball, I can make it even bigger."
That's right.
Glug is just like ecstatic and like, "Oh my god, how much for this?"
That'll be 2,000 gold.
Glug's like excitement just goes to sadness. I
Oh,
was like, 1 sec, Gail, Gail.
yelling at him from across the like
Just
20-foot circle shop.
I just think it's like that'll be 2,000 gold. Glug has a T-Rex and a Go Fish card.
um.
I'm just like admiring like all the different like items that they have here. They're clearly an alchemist or an artificer, right?
1 second. Hey Wolf, what class was 7? This was actually a character that Wolf in chat played during a one-shot.
Oh, awesome!
That's
She's a
cool.
fighter.
That's right. She is a fighter who like dabbles in smithing.
That's awesome.
This
Eldritch.
character, Drac, was actually there for the one shot, I believe. But yeah, a lot of the things in this workshop, they look like they are definitely function over form. They are, a lot of them are not like exactly attractive weapons. They look pretty brutal. Like not really aesthetically pleasing. I'm trying to think of like a good way to describe it. Very like industrial style weapons.
So like steampunky kind, like.
Kinda.
Okay. I think I hear yes, my small friend. Have you found something you liked?
Glug is just gonna nod quietly.
All right. Well,
Gail, can I borrow some gold?
see. This is the reason why we have contracts. We have it's a you have a cut of a certain amount of the loot that we all get, and paying. Just asking to borrow money from the other employees. I'm not sure if that's too ethical, but I am your friend, and I will do everything I can to assist. How much do you need?
And you said it was 2,000, right?
2,000 gold.
I need 1,800 gold.
I do not have that much, my friend, so I am afraid that, unfortunately, we cannot get that today.
Out of curiosity, Black Cat, I forgot to ask you this. I don't think I have enough, but how much gold do I start with here?
Would
That's
you
a
look at that? You have enough.
That's a fantastic question.
Shoot, you don't
1,800. No.
no money. It sounds like you need a job. It just turns out we're hiring if you want to sign those contracts. No.
I'm trying to think of what would be appropriate.
Okay, great. And then on top of that, go for it.
I believe I had you start with a couple magic items, right? Of your choosing?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yes,
so I
yes,
think
yes.
that in addition to that, 300 gold.
300 gold, beautiful. And this. Okay, and great. And I'm gonna DM you a question really quick.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, we're not friends on Discord. How did that happen? How did that happen?
That happens a lot.
What did you do?
I forget to like I forget to add people. I'm bad about it.
Okay, well. There we go.
Aw.
There you go. There's my question.
So, realistically, how much would you have bet?
Oh, it's a big thing.
Well,
You know,
it's gonna
probably-
influence the answer a little bit.
Okay, well, knowing my boy, all in, it would have been all in if
Okay.
he was asked to bet.
So
Everything he had.
then, in that case, I would say, do you want me to answer it out loud, or do you want me to answer it in DMs?
Do it in DMs.
All the money that I have was betting on Sanguine.
Great. I'm glad
Which-
we have funds.
I didn't have a whole lot to begin with, but I certainly got a lot more when I did.
Well,
That's very true.
Okay, well, I just came to a realization about something. Thank you, Black Cat. Anyway, let's carry on.
I'm gonna be like,
Penguin doesn't speak up about money.
I'm gonna ask, Miss Seven, ma'am.
Yeah.
I only have 200 gold. Is there any way I can do something to help make up for the lost costs?
Do you have anything to sell?
Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna look into my bag. Oh, wait. I think would be better for me to sell my Thornwitch Stiletto, honestly, because I haven't been using it that often.
Yeah, I don't think you have used it.
Yeah,
You haven't
I keep
used it, but
forgetting.
Isn't there a thing with it though?
It's mainly it's a close range. It's sort of like it's at least remember described in sort of like the Assassin's Creed like little hidden knife thing.
Yeah, it is part of you until you unattune
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna unattune from this Thornwitch Stiletto, and I'm gonna be like, can I? What about here?
Yeah, so an hour later, as you unattune, I'd be willing to buy that for. Man, it's got your skin all over it. That's weird.
Oh,
400 gold.
is that enough? Wait, hold on. 200 plus 400, 800. Is 800 okay?
That's 600. 200 plus 400 is 600.
200 plus 400. Okay, that's a Walter mistake. Got a Gleg mistake. Is 600 okay?
So let me break this down for you. Because it seems like we're having some issues understanding. Do you know how to do math?
Glug shakes his head.
Glug
Okay.
knows glug math.
So, let's make this really simple. And she's going to pull out a piece of paper and she's going to write down 2,000. And then she's going to write down 600. So, we're going to make this really simple. Because it's in even numbers, we can just ignore these, and she scratches out the 2 zeros on the end of each. So, this doesn't equal this. You still owe me more than double what you have.
No.
I'm not really looking to hire anybody on right now, so I can't really pay you that way. Or I can't have you work it off.
You've already got a job anyway.
Okay, well... maybe I could hold on. It hasn't really sold. It's not going anywhere.
Oh.
I can hold
Well,
on
you
to
can-
it for you if you want.
Oh, if you can, I would really appreciate that. I'll get the money to you, I promise.
Okay. I'll tell you what, little
Okay.
buddy. You're going to war, aren't you? You're gonna go fight and kill?
I'm gonna look at Gil to see if I can answer that. What does he...
I mean, I guess technically we're recon, but
I
we
get,
have
I
killed
get.
before.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna give like a shrug.
Well,
Like,
Gil's
maybe?
gonna, Glug is gonna nod then.
Technically, we're part of the war, and technically, we could kill.
Yeah,
So-
Glug is gonna nod.
so you're going down into the shifting bog with the other soldiers. There's
Yeah.
We're actually going ahead of the soldiers.
there's some things there that if you bring them back, I'll pay good money for them.
Oh, yes.
So
Done
The
treasure
thing-
hunting before. Yeah.
the thing about the shifting bog is, I mean this with the kindest of, well, I mean this with a little bit of kindness in my heart, I suppose. They haven't really wronged me. They don't really know what to do with their natural resources for the most part. There's a lot of magic in the ground there. I believe there's a few ley lines that intersect in the air. So, if you go down there and you find anything that looks out of place and magical, you're a magic boy. You should know how to tell when there's magic around, right? You bring me some of that back, and I'll try to buy it off of you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna reach out to like shake hands. I'm still a mini. I'm still a little Merriman, right?
Little Merriman, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's probably why she was talking down to you. She thinks you're Gil's son. She will just kind of reach out and just begrudgingly shake your hand.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, like you can tell that her heart's not in it.
No.
So, I want to be very clear about something. I'm not saying that whatever you grab is going to make up for the entire price, but I'm saying that I will buy it from you. You're not going to bring in just a little crystal and it's going to make up for 1,400 gold. You're going to have to put
Okay.
some work in.
Okay.
Good man.
But I did sell the Thorn Witch, right? I did already sell that.
Yeah,
That's
you can
Okay,
definitely
cool.
still sell that for the 400.
all right. I'll just do that for the 400 because I'm technically 607, but like
Yeah.
there we go. I'm at 600 gold now. I knew I wasn't gonna have enough. I didn't think I was gonna be like 100 times more than what I have.
It's really nice of you, Seven. Thank you so much for helping Glug out. Glug really wants that staff.
Yeah, apparently. It's just been gathering dust up there, but I'm gonna at least make what I spent on it. I have a business to run.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Of course. He's doing it again.
So, anybody else need
Wow.
anything crafted or want to buy anything?
Actually, just window shopping, wanting to see how, what a curious establishment like this might have, and consider my curiosity piqued. I appreciate, from one business person to another, I appreciate your hard work and dedication to to a place like this, and perhaps we'll have some business in the future. But until then, until our pockets are a little heavier, I'm going to pass.
Well, with all due respect, I don't think that you've seen half of what this curious little shop has to offer.
Oh, are there maybe some select items that are upon request?
No, I mean specifically the shop. Could you all step outside for me real quick?
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. And as she kind of like ushers you all outside, this time like with an actual, you can see a smile on her face a little bit, whereas the rest of the time she's been a little bit grumpy. She closes the door, and after a little bit of like metallic whirring, like you can hear like cogs turning inside, 4 legs sprout out from the turtle shell, and it stands.
Oh.
And you suddenly understand why you didn't see it when you walked into town.
Clever.
That,
Very interesting.
that is
Dang
really
it.
cool.
And
Ecstatic.
and she's going to lower it once again, and just the door opens.
I prefer the president, but you know, whatever works for you.
God, I fucking love Gil.
Thank you.
And as she like gets the shop opened up once again, opens the door and everything, because like everything had closed down, including the chimney up top. She just
I
kind of
see.
like looks out and shouts out to you all, because I believe you said that you were walking away. That goes for all of you, by the way. Anything that you bring back with any magical properties, I'll buy off of you.
Shout.
Well, I guess we're on our way to the shifting bog now.
Okay.
Is it the next morning, or were we gonna stay a night?
You guys definitely
Sure.
can stay a night if you'd like. It is currently probably about like 8 o'clock or so.
Like in the evening?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, we're not traveling to the shifting bog in the night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Great. So are we going to like an inn?
Yeah.
There's a couple of inns. There's also the barracks with the soldiers.
The marvelous mercenaries are staying at the inn. It's part of the contract, of course. Just kidding.
Oh,
Bringing that.
well, here's the thing.
Rooms are taken are paid for.
Well, here's the problem here. You guys enter the inn. You pay for your rooms, whatever. Sanguine goes. He tries to get a room. He goes into his pockets. Oh, empty. Oh, I forgot. Oh, maybe I'll go to the barracks then. and Sanguine kind of waves to the party.
Well, very well. I mean, you know, you could always join our crew, be a part of the company, and we can pay for your room. That's at every tavern.
You can come
Don't worry
along.
about it. Money's not an issue. I guess I almost forgot to leave without collecting my winnings. That would have been really bad. I'm glad I caught it.
Very well. See you in the morning then.
Got it. And
Sounds.
How much
Sanguine
for-
separates from the party.
How much for 4 rooms?
So it is 2 gold or 2 silver per person per night.
2 silver per person per night. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty run-down town. Like, it's not great.
I would say 5 rooms, but or no, it would be 4. I actually, if Fervor and that's jeez, I always have trouble pronouncing your name, Jaybird. I'm sorry.
Athisian.
Athisian. Thank you.
Sorry, I zoned out there. What?
So it kind of depends on whether Fervor and Jesus Christ, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I can't.
It's all right.
I have trouble pronouncing your name.
Athisian.
Athisian. Thank you. Whether you want rooms but to yourselves, more than likely, Glug's just gonna sleep in the water barrel that I have in my room. So.
He doesn't really
Am I
care.
wrong about that? Well,
Mm. You're not wrong.
yeah, kind of figured. I mean, I don't mind. It would only be 6 silver for 3 rooms.
Yeah, so I don't mind. That's how many silver is that again for like in
I
total?
got it. It's part of the contract. Don't worry.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Oh my god.
It's one of the perks. We
It's
have
in
to
the
make.
subsection
on his
app.
own.
We have to
It's in
share
the
saying when it's worth it.
It's
It's
in
in
the
the
roommate. It's in the
subsection-
roommate
Oh,
agreement.
yeah, it's in the contract. It's in the subsection just after us getting dental.
Yes, room and board is included.
What's wrong, Black Cat?
It's been a long time since you brought that up.
Oh, I know.
There used to be a running joke in a bunch of my campaigns where whenever the people were signing up for like contracts and quests and stuff, they demanded that the contracts included dental.
Okay.
And we never used it.
Of
I mean,
course not.
considering that if for some reason Athisian does like lose a tooth or something, we can use that to pay for the dental.
I'm
So,
assuming he's
that's
like a
the-
fucking shark. They just grow back fast.
So why are you so adamant about having dental then?
For others, I'm not like I gotta be nice. to
Oh,
others,
okay.
at least.
You're looking out for the other.
If I get dental, everyone else is getting dental.
All right.
United we bargain, divided we beg energy.
Clearly, I played a slime boy that doesn't even need health care, really. And he's like, all right, dental.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are able to get your rooms for the night? Yep, there we go. They've already posted mommy on the new art of Briscoe
yeah,
posted.
I did that already, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I was zoned out, trying to find enough M's and emotes.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah, you guys are able to get your rooms. Sanguine, you are able to collect your winnings from the arena. And unless anybody has anything else they'd like to do tonight, you guys will be getting a long rest.
I did have one thing while they're off doing their thing.
Sure.
I want to see the crazy
Small
potion
thing.
guy.
That's right. You wanted to see the crazy potion guy. You remember his hut being on the outskirts of town, not actually in the city, just kind of in the woods, just a weird herbalist. Yeah, he's definitely home. You can see the inside of the hut just illuminated by the flickering of a campfire.
I will knock.
Yeah, and the I believe it was a furbolg, like the critical role furbolgs that look like
think
very
so, yeah.
chill cows. He just opens the door, and he's kind of like lazily just kind of swaying a little bit. Just, hey man,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing good. Came back to see if you got any interesting recipes. Anything that might be useful in the swamps.
In the... Oh, you're wanting to buy. Okay, man, okay. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're saying. I see it. Let's see. What are you looking for in specific, my man? You're looking for potions, you're looking for ointments, you're looking for I don't know, something you eat.
Probably more on the potion and ointment side of things.
Alright, man, I get it. Are you looking for something a little sweet, something a little bitter, something a little bit of both, a little bit of fruity?
Brewer's pick, I think, will be fine.
Alright, I see, I gotcha.
All I know is down there they got some big pests. That
Some
might
pests. I got a little bit of a pest problem. Got some Got some rats moved in. They're kind of cool. I talked to them. They didn't talk back. Alright, let's see. You said you got a pest problem. I got... And he's gonna just kind of like walk inside and just start going through his drawers. And he'll pull out one bottle. I got this one. It's kind of like a kind of a clear blue, like very, very faint blue. You pour this on you, it'll keep those bugs from biting.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Anything fun?
Anything
to get in
fun?
drift? Anything that's fun and useful in a fight.
Fun and useful in a fight don't really go together hand in hand, my man.
Then we'll just go with useful.
Alright. I see what you're saying. I got... And he's gonna reach into another drawer. And this potion is actually layered colors, like a layered drink. It's red on the bottom, and kind of like a bright green on the top. This one here. It's a little bit of a mix, a little bit of a mixy mix. I made it myself. You drink it. It'll heal you a little bit, and it'll also, if you're poisoned, it'll fix that.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I kind
How
of just
much?
mixed a healing potion and an antidote. That kind of worked. I'm a little bit impressed. Didn't think it would work. You said it, how much? I don't know, man. 75 gold?
How about this? You show me how to do it, make that myself properly tonight, and I'll give you this. And he pulls out the herbalist journal that's been used. You just plant this in, it'll help. You can sell it for more or make your potions stronger.
You say
For a
I
bit.
plant that?
Yeah. Oh
Like
fuck! I was
in the
about to go.
garden?
I was going Nikos there for a second.
I see that you're matching my vibe, but that's the wrong character.
I know it's the wrong character.
You said I plant this? Like in my garden?
Yeah, if you put it in there for a few years, it will regain its magic, and you can learn from it again.
That sounds like a scam. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
I can show you it works with the info I learned from it.
Are you gonna show me how to read?
Well, the effects right now the pages are blank because I've read it already.
I don't know, man. I don't
Do you
know.
know-
This
Do you know
is-
how to? Do you know how to see detect magic?
Like, I'm kind of self-taught, but yeah.
Just take a look at it then. You can see it's magic.
And he will. You see him kind of like wave his hand a little bit, and his eyes kind of clear up. Yeah, I see it's all glowy, but like, what use do I have for an empty book?
Well, people will want it later for sure.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm not giving you that much gold for an empty book.
Oh, I'm just wanting knowledge for knowledge.
Okay, so since sorry. I've never seen just an enchanted empty book before, so I'm a little bit curious. I'll teach you how to make this. I already kinda told you, but I can show you. If you want.
Yeah.
Is that like a deal?
Sure.
Okay. You got a potion of healing?
Yeah.
Do you have an antidote?
I can make one real quick.
Okay, make an antidote.
Alright, I'll use last of my alchemist materials and then make an antidote.
Okay. Good. Glad to see we're tracking. Now mix the two together. Pour them into the same bottle.
Such as a 1-in-1. All right.
Yeah, man. And now you got slightly weaker health potions that cure your poison.
All right.
Alright, I'm glad we're tracking. So yeah, 75 gold if you want to buy this one. Guess you don't really need to, you just made two. Guess I kind of scammed myself. Damn.
All right. So, character, how much HP would that heal then instead?
1d4 plus 1. It is literally half a healing potion mixed with an antidote. So you basically get 2 antidotes and 1 healing potion. Like, total value.
Well, whenever
So-
I get some proper money, I like to learn some more interesting stuff later.
Okay, dude. Yeah, I'll just be here. Did you want to
Alright.
buy this one?
Currently can't. I was hoping to use the boat for more leverage.
Well, damn.
Use
Alright,
quite
then.
Yeah, use lava to get all this stuff and pulls out like the basic enhancement ingredients that he has.
Gotcha.
Like 8 of it. Yeah.
Well,
If I
cool.
find any interesting herbs and stuff, I'll bring them back to you if anything.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm always down to buy some new stuff. I'm always experimenting.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, bye.
And
But he's just gonna sway his way over to the door and close it behind you.
thing is, the antidote's useless to me.
It's not useless to everybody else, you know?
Oh, for everyone knows it'd be useful, yes.
But he seems very disappointed as he realized he just scammed himself. Teaching you and not selling the potion to you.
This poor guy.
He bamboozled himself. I got too into the character.
Alright, I'll
Any-
just head back and I'll give it to one of you guys.
Alright, anybody else have anything they'd like to do?
Well, so much doing, but as I was picking up, my winnings, I was apologizing. I wouldn't be able to come back and compete, but I'll be back one day. Don't worry. I don't think they were worried, but Sanguine had to apologize, given that he had promised the man in the chair earlier that he would come back to compete. So
Yeah. Yeah, the leader of the Blackheart.
right. I would name drop him, assumedly that I know his name. I think I probably do.
He is a pretty popular, or a pretty famous figure. His name is Father Malachi.
Mhm.
And they kind of just, oh, please, no rush. Take as long as you need.
Thank you.
Seemingly not wanting you to come back.
You have my word. I'll be back
Hard.
one day.
Oh,
And
wow.
He reinforces.
Lucky us.
Sanguine's gonna turn around to leave, oh, they really don't want me to come back. And he seems actually pretty enthusiastic about it, all things considered. And he's talking to himself. It's kind of pale,
I was gonna
swaying
say,
as he leaves. He's just happy.
I'm gonna say, who are you talking to? You're just talking to yourself about how they hate
He's
you
talking
here?
to himself. He
Wow.
is talking to
They
himself.
really hate me.
Exactly. Like, he says that before he, like, leaves.
That's really funny.
So the person knows that he knew.
Okay.
It I was just going with it.
Fantastic. Okay. So, if that concludes the night, then I'm gonna roll a d5 here. Just to see a little something. 1. Oh. Very interesting.
Fear.
Fascinating. Really.
Absolutely fascinating. Drac. Or Ferber.
1d1.
Yes.
During the night, you have a dream.
Oh.
It's your turn,
You
Drac.
find yourself closed in a box. A wooden box. And you hear a voice just slowly circling you. Just repeating over and over again. Just because you cleaned out your blood doesn't mean you don't belong to us. And it's a familiar voice. A voice that you heard in a dungeon a few weeks back. When you got a little nibble taken out of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with that realization that immediately comes another. This isn't a box. You're in a coffin.
Oh.
Oh. That's fantastic.
And that's all you dream about. The dream ends after they repeat to you a few times that you belong to us. And everybody wakes up with a long rest.
One of us. One of us. Fuck.
Good thing Sanguine's not in the same room as you guys. He would wake up all nice and happy and be like, "How do you guys sleep?" And then Ferber would not be having a good time.
Are you sleeping in the barracks?
Oh wait, I got my money, so I would be there. So Sanguine's just waking up nice and happy. How did everyone sleep?
Good morning.
Thanks.
I'm still a little sleepy.
I'm gonna have to find some way
Okay,
to bum
wake
out
up at
this
your
little
own
ball of
pace.
sunshine. I'm gonna have to find some way to bum you out. There's gonna be a long campaign for everybody involved.
I'm talking more than I will chill out as Sanguine finds his place in the party. I promise this is
No, you're
gonna
fine.
be every goddamn morning.
No, you're
Hey,
fine.
Leave
No, it's
them.
fine.
You're fine. It's like
It's fine.
my goal as a dungeon master is to make sure that by the end of the campaign, something has changed in each of your characters. And the main thing I'm seeing right now is Sanguine might have to get bummed out a little bit.
Oh no.
Good thing he's got that virtue name to hold on to, huh?
Yep.
Good God.
Yeah, as you all wake up, this tavern, as it is a cheap tavern, and mostly run down, as I explained before, they don't really serve a free continental breakfast. It's up to you all to wake up, get yourself something to eat, get the hell out.
Yeah.
And is it safe to assume that after breakfast you guys are heading south? Towards the
Mhm.
shifting
Yeah.
bog?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Fantastic. The journey to the shifting bog is going to take the party a total of about 2 days. It is a decently long walk from there, but Frostford did not want to be involved in this, so this is the best shot that you guys have. Mobilizing with the rest of the forces, mostly Brisga forces, but a few members of the Blackhearts. None of the big generals, just some smaller like soldier like squads. Let me go ahead and roll for your 2 days of travel. Oh, fun!
Understood.
That's a good time.
Oh.
Oh yeah, who wants that potion I grabbed anyway?
You do have 2 of them.
Oh yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah. 1 potion of healing plus 1 potion of, or 1 antidote
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
makes 2 half and half.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who wants them?
I mean, I'll take one.
Okay. I'll just give 1 to Gil, 1 to Glug.
Thank you.
You're giving one to Gil and one to Lil.
Lil, sorry.
Yeah, I'm Lil right now.
Lil.
Gil and Lil.
Cute.
Oh, that's
I
good
love
stuff.
Gil and Lil.
Alright. Get rid of that. During the second day, or the first day, around maybe 2 o'clock or so, you run into another group heading the opposite direction of you, like up towards Grossa. Let me go ahead and put you guys, you'd be about here. And I'm going to drag you to a battle. Go ahead and put yourselves up near the top.
Have to zoom all the way up.
What's going on here? Oh no! I accidentally... Okay, there we go. I didn't realize before that I had opened my player view in GM. There we go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I
Ruh-roh.
was looking through some of my stuff, and you guys got a 1. So we got
Oh, no.
1 chameleon drake, but that's not all that there is. There are a few of them.
They're just a bunch of babies. Look at those guys.
They're just a baby.
Just a bunch of babies.
Just a baby.
Just a baby.
A Dugar.
So is the baby? I don't know.
I feel like,
We're still waiting for
our
Lil
chat
to be
member
on
knows
this.
something.
Yeah, we
Still
need
waiting for-
Glug dragged onto that.
Right.
So, coming across your path are 4 Dwergar riding on chameleon drakes. You would know that the Dwergar kind of live with the lizard folk, not necessarily in harmony in the shifting bog, but they do, like, work together. And near the front of the group, something that you did not expect, a grunt.
Oh no. Yes.
Oh.
My boy.
Oh.
My boy, what are you
Oh.
talking about?
I made him through that path.
A blue-skinned grung, with like kind of horns coming out of the back of his head,
Oh
and
no.
what appears to be a like bone sword strapped to its back.
Do I recognize who this is?
Make
Hold on a
me
second. Don't mind me. I gotta roll some things.
make me a history check.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is this someone bad from Glug's past? 17.
Look, before you were removed from your little like family network, there were a few grungs that were talking about defecting and trying to find a way to join the shifting bog. This is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know that his name is D.
Deed.
D.
D.
Just pronounced as
D.
the letter D, but spelled like that. D.
Lord D.
D.
You.
Oh, D. Okay.
Yeah. He did not have this fancy-looking bone sword last you saw him. And last you saw him, he was surrounded by other grunts. Now he appears to have turned against whatever little family network you had before.
Oh no.
And fuck me, I just realized that I have to try to find a way to sound somewhat intimidating in this voice.
Oh, I remember the voice. Just do
Do
it.
your best. You got this.
I'm gonna. Can I just hold? Like, can I just hide because I'm just like this guy. I don't want to be seen with this guy.
Yeah, you can definitely hide behind, like, the other people in the group.
I'm gonna hide behind Gil.
Like a kid.
Just do his normal
Oh
voice.
no, Kermit the
Do
Frog. No. No.
Kermit D. Kermit D.
He's got the will of D.
Oh, I know what this guy sounds like, and it's great.
Yeah. As you guys kind of like approach, he puts a hand on the sword on his back and just. Who goes there? No, that's not it. I'm
No,
trying.
that was-
No.
Don't make him intimidating. Just do his regular voice.
No,
I think it's
Oh,
funnier.
All I remember before is, "Don't touch me."
Basically.
Who goes there?
Just some passers-by, friend.
Remind me, you are ahead of the other military, right?
That's
By
correct.
probably like a couple hours or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume so.
These lands belong to Raji. You will take your leave.
I think that if we perhaps would like to speak with this Raji, I am sure that we can work something out.
My lord has made it very, very clear that he is not interested in what any of you have to say.
But he hasn't even
Unless-
met us. How would he know?
What is the message you wish to pass on?
We are just travelers wishing to pass by.
Make me a persuasion check.
Are you sure it's not deception?
Or yeah, deception check.
You're persuading by deceiving them.
13.
I don't remember Dean being wise, so you could do this.
Let me grab his character sheet because I literally just ported it over. No, I didn't. I actually remade them. I ported his stats over. That is an 8.
I did miss that game. That was a fun game.
Yeah. God, I just realized something. Wolf in chat is having an absolute field day because so much of her art is coming up. Seven was her old character. She drew the chameleon drakes, and she also drew D.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
That's
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's great.
What is your business here? Why do you wish to enter?
We are simply travelers looking to explore the world.
Are you aware that we are at war?
I might have heard something about that,
You
but we're not here to fight.
you wish to see the sights in an active war zone?
Yeah.
I heard this part of the country was quite lovely.
Okay. I cannot make any promises for what will happen to you in the shifting bog, but so long as you cause no trouble, you have no quarrel with me.
Sounds good.
And they are just going to... He kind of turns around and waves at them to clear a little bit of a path. The chameleon drakes shift to allow you some passage.
Okay.
But do give me just one moment, because I would like to check something about his sword, because it may cause an issue here.
Oh yeah, because that's the one sword from Exandria. It's still the same sword.
It may cause an issue, and I need to check.
I can try to find it as well if it's the same sword.
I'm already in the game.
Okay. Because that was in Taldore.
Yeah.
I do So I don't know why that reminded me of that.
In Taldore.
Or can setting born.
D will wave back to Sanguine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nope. You guys are good. You have
Yeah.
We're just
successful.
friendly. We're having a great time.
You have successfully escaped the encounter with your lives.
That's
For
in-
now.
This is fine.
trying to rem-
Alright. And we continue our travels. Getting to there ends the first day. You guys just camping out?
Sure.
Okay. Are you guys... Oh, that's right, alarm. I was going to ask if you guys were taking
Oh, yeah.
watches.
We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to worry about it as much. And I just realized I'm still playing the shopkeep music. I was wondering who was sweeping in the forest here. Mm,
I was wondering about that. I'm like, how busy is this road that we're on?
there we go. Let's add some crows. No.
If
Yeah.
Too many crows.
Too many crows.
that's a lot of
That's
crows.
a lot of
That's
crows.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Not just one or two, just a full murder of them.
That's a lot of whispering too.
That is a lot of whispering. We'll just leave it as some regular, like, crickets and stuff.
Oh, that's what fucked us if he actually fought us. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yes.
I forgot how strong his sword was.
Yes, you gave him a very strong sword.
I did.
That's why he only had a few little goons. And
He'd
also,
have been fine.
he was heading north towards Grotza. So, you guys...
He's gonna run into the army on behind us, so
Yeah. As you all get a long night's rest, wake up the next morning, and are we just continuing along the path?
I didn't use any of my diviner's dice that day. I would have to still re-roll them, right?
We'll just have you re-roll them the next time that you get into, like, a combat encounter.
Well, I can use them in social interactions too.
True. Yeah, so if you feel like you want to use one, then we'll have you roll it, like then. Or if you just want to roll it now. It's up to you.
But I mean, like, I'll just roll it now. I'll just have them written down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those diviner's dice are so good.
It-
It's a very cool
Yes.
item. I like it a lot.
any additional dreams?
It's pocket portent.
That's a good question. Do we
Oh,
have
no.
any more dreams?
Ooh, that was a.
Oh, plug.
Sanguine doesn't remember his dream, but it was probably good. So.
Glug. Very
Oh
good.
Yes,
no!
Glug. What about Glug?
Glug always getting the dreams.
Glug's getting another dream.
Never that
There's
again.
there's something about this area that, like, I don't know if you guys, if Fervor really discussed her dream,
Not
But-
quite yet, no.
but
They would hold on to that for now.
yeah. Seems like there's something weird going on in this area that's causing a lot of, like, weird visions at night and weird dreams. Remember the really weird dude that you saw north of Miram? The guy with, like, arms that were more like
Oh yeah, I
stabby
remember. Yeah.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah. In your dream, you see that. And a lot of them.
Oh.
You see many different shapes. Let me go ahead and
Oh.
drag them onto the map so that way you can see them clearly. After my compendium loads, because I hadn't ported them in quite yet since you went in a different direction. Casual Archon the Cruel. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna bring these all up in the silly little view that I do, so that way you guys can get a closer look at them here in a minute.
Mhm.
1 second. Star's yelling for me.
Is that all of them? That's all of them that you guys see for now. Or that Glug sees in his dream. Mostly what you see is the same one as before. This silly little guy. You see a lot of these much
I know what
smaller
those are.
creatures. Much smaller creatures. Kind of comes up to like your waist. Looks like a large, kind of like a really big maggot. This guy who's
Oh.
really sad.
Oh,
No, you know what? I'd give him a hug.
This guy
you
who's
see the rest of his
really,
body first.
this guy who's really hungry.
Oh!
Oh
I'm
yeah,
hungry
these
too,
guys.
you know?
I.
And then
know
this
what these
one
things
who-
are.
This one who has a friend. There's only one
Bunch
of
of
that.
nice dudes.
There's only like one or two of the last ones, but you see a large like horde. There's about 100 of these creatures all together, just walking in the forest, covered in mist, walking directly past you as if they don't even recognize that you're there. And then finally, as they are passing by and getting out of sight, the last thing that you see, I don't have art to post for. It is a gargantuan creature, probably standing about 15 to 18 feet tall. It's really hard for you to gauge from down here. It is a four-armed, white-furred, almost gorilla-like creature with...
Is it Triple Steve?
It is Triple Steve. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Triple Steve is, but sure.
That's a shirtless.
Oh, shirtless Steve. It's a giant, like, gorilla-like creature with upper fangs that are probably the size of your torso. And it is half walking with these creatures, half, like,
When
hanging
you
from
say
the
a size,
trees.
When you say size of my torso, you do mean do you mean Glug's torso or like my torso?
Like, I guess more like Gil's torso.
Okay.
So almost like most of Glug's body. And they are marching. To where? You're not entirely sure. But there's a lot of them. What you saw before was clearly just the beginning. And then you wake up. And everybody gets their long rest. Not that anybody used anything.
What? Glug is
Good
gonna
morning,
be very
everyone.
uneasy. The star says hello, or the sun says hello. No, go.
Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello.
Oh, that's it. Good morning, Sanguine.
Good morning to you too. Everyone sleep.
Guys, I had the dream again.
About the tower.
Oh, well, it wasn't the tower, but... Oh, Sanguine. A while back ago, I had this scary dream that felt very, very real. There was a bunch of, like, skeleton and monster things chasing me to a tower. But before I could even open the tower to get inside, I woke up. That's what happened, right?
I believe that you tried to open it, and then there was a large gust of wind, and it knocked you down, and then you woke up.
Yeah. Well, that was the dream I had, but now, do you remember? Wait, was Sanguine with us when we saw that strange guy by the river?
Sanguine was not.
No.
Oh, well, before we met you, that we came across a strange creature by a river. But that creature just reappeared in my dream just now. We didn't do anything to that creature. We just ignored it. And now I see, like, 5 of them in my dream. And I don't know if it means anything because And then Glug is gonna get a little frazzled. He's gonna say, I don't know what these dreams mean. I don't know what these dreams mean.
Oh no! Glug, don't worry. When
How
you
long-
say that you saw... Oh, go for it.
I was gonna ask, how long does the disguise self last for?
That is a fantastic question. It is in Loot. The Gemini Mask. Where are you? Looks like it is just the regular disguise self, which I believe is an hour? Let's see. Regular disguise self is an hour.
Okay. So I don't have to disguise myself just yet, just until I see there's people that are coming. I see people approaching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready that up and be like, oh, the
But-
second I see people approaching, I'm gonna activate my Gemini mask and make myself to Little Merryman.
I do want it to be known that if something sees you before you have that on, they will know that you are a group.
I'm gonna hide most of the time then.
Fair
And
enough.
Gil can let me know. Like, Gil will give me a heads up. If I can ask Gil to give me a heads up if you see anyone.
I mean, you can hide it in the crate that we're carrying.
True.
Furby, you got the crate, right?
Indeed.
Excellent.
Correction. Wait. No correction. Ignore me.
So sensitive.
Correct the correction.
I have corrected the correction.
Sanguine's gonna kind of see and hear Glug freak out. Well, I don't know if I can help figure out what it means, but I do know a lot about creatures and things like that. the Church of Horus stands up against evil, so I was well trained in things like that. Can you describe maybe the creatures you saw?
Yeah, sure. And so, how you described them to us earlier is it's how I used to describe to Sanguine. So, like, there's one guy with little, like, spiky arms. There's the guy with the little friend. There's the sad guy. There's the really hungry guy, and there's the big, like, mouthy guy with a bunch of teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question:
So, yeah.
Do you have minor illusion?
Do I have
Myself? Or them?
Yeah, glove.
Glug does not have minor illusion.
I was gonna say that'd be an easy way to do it.
I have prestidigitation, but I don't think that will work.
Nah.
Would you like me to describe the creatures again?
Yeah, if you can, just
Yeah.
if anyone needs it, yeah.
The one that looked familiar was a it appears humanoid, but it has 5 almost spider-like limbs that are sharpened to a point. And it looks kind of like a desiccated corpse. One of them had large hook hands and 2 faces, one where its normal head is and one kind of growing out of its shoulder. One of them had kind of fish-like hands, like almost like a like webbed fingers, spines going down the back of its neck, and a mouth the size of, like, again, a normal person's torso, with like rows of sharp teeth. One of them, oh fuck me, I forgot how horrifying this thing is. So it walks on 2 sharpened points, kind of similar to spider's legs. They have one arm that is the same spider's leg, and then they have another that is, well, it's still the same sharpened point. It is like dangling from it, almost like a flail. And then one that is essentially a cross between a large maggot and a dog.
Sounds adorable. Subjective.
It's a matter of opinion, I guess.
Do any of these types of creatures, abominations, sound familiar to Sanguine?
Roll me a history check. The DC will be very high.
Great, I have a 1.
No, it's fine. You're gonna get a nat 20. Don't worry.
Trust.
That 20s don't work like that.
I know. That's part of the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have blessed. Shit.
17.
Well, I tried my best there.
Well, hold on. Do the Diviner's
Okay.
dice only affect Gil, or would he like to
Oh
possibly
no, I
use
can
it
use
here?
the Diviner's dice on anything. Hold on.
Would you like to use it here?
Let me check real quick just to make sure. You can roll the die. Once rolled, you can't recall. Okay. While you have the dice on your person, you can use a reaction when you or a creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll or ability check to add or subtract one of the recorded numbers from the attack or ability checks total. Okay. So I rolled. Let's see here. I'm going to add 4 to that. Make it a 21.
Okay. And why do you have Bless, by the way?
I realized, I'm like, why did I use bless instead of
It's
guidance?
probably
It was
Okay,
guidance.
you meant
That was-
guidance, okay.
That was my bad. I clicked the wrong button.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
With a 21, you remember hearing a very brief thing in the Church of St. Horace, while going over the different kinds of creatures that are things that you should hunt and kill on sight. Creatures known as the Sorrow Swarm. They are beings from another plane of existence. They don't know exactly where, but they have appeared during what is known as the Long Dark and the Blazing Day. It is when the material plane and other planes kind of converge. These things, they spread sorrow and depression wherever they go, on top of being incredibly dangerous hunters.
Oh. So just major kill on sight.
Yes.
So they're kill on sight. They're not avoid, call for backup type things.
They are, if you think you can take them, kill them. Otherwise, get help.
And I forget, Glug, if Glug mentioned that they ran into one. They did, right?
We did, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You did, okay. And okay. So Sanguine's gonna hear out the description. Goes, oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. I wonder why that's here. And Black Cat, last thing, they don't have names, do they? They're just kind of these things that popped up.
Well, since you have, like, a little bit of understanding of them, let me go ahead and bring them back up, and I will tell you their names one by one. This is the Lost. This
Great.
is the Angry. Oh, let's see. I accidentally closed it on stream. That is the Angry.
Mm-hmm.
This, the Hungry. The Lonely. The Wretched.
The what?
The Wretched.
The wretched, okay.
The gorilla creature, you do not recognize.
Okay. Okay, great.
I apologize for this. Somebody in chat has redeemed a Ara Ara. If you do not want to hear it, please deafen for a moment. For about 10 seconds
No.
or so.
10 seconds. That's long.
Well, just to be safe. There you go, crazy. But yeah, you do not recognize the gorilla creature. You do recognize the others.
Okay, great. So I guess Sanguine's gonna explain, give the rundown of the names, the information that he knows, and just kind of how they're something from between planes. That not much is known, but where did you guys run into the Lost?
It was, around, wasn't it like, but, like, in the rivers of like Goldcrest?
It was
above
it was
Mirror.
yeah, it was on the river north of Mirror.
Okay, it was this one. Okay, so it's this one. I knew it was like, it was one of these two rivers we saw them at. So it was
Yeah, I believe
we saw it.
I believe it was like exactly about here.
We saw it in this river right here.
Oh. Next time I get to town, I'll have to tell them then. Well, thanks for letting me know, Glug. And
Of course.
you've been feeling okay, right? Like, not depressed or anything?
No, I'm just worried about these dreams, you know. I got,
Deckard Cain?
Sorry,
It was the old man for a second there.
I've never had only. I'm trying to do Wormon, but I can never do it perfect consistently. Yeah. Okay. No. Well, you see, we went by. Yeah, we were just down over here by the river in Miriam, and that's what we saw, and we were like, okay, let's not mess with it. It looks too dangerous. So yeah.
Wow. I guess if we run into it again, we'll just have to fight it. Your dreams will probably go away once the things in your dreams are gone, right? They bring bad feelings, and you're feeling bad about this, so if we kill it, then the bad will go away.
So you're saying we should kill those creatures we saw in my dreams?
Of course!
Oh,
That's what the Church of Horus told me.
that makes sense.
Right? They're really wise
What?
about things like this.
Gil, why didn't we kill that thing last time we saw it?
I'm sorry. I'm just still thinking of if something's making you sad, just murder it, and then it won't be sad anymore.
Works
That's
for
where my
me.
brain was like. So all my
Church
friends
is
be
this?
sold
I
by
kind of want
murder.
to join.
I mean, it's worked for me.
Like, wait a minute. I thought you were against war.
Holy shit. To be fair, we didn't know anything about it, and you wanted to make friends with it. So perhaps it was best to be on our way instead of being lost ourselves.
Did you make friends with it?
No, Gil wouldn't
No.
let me.
We skedaddled.
Oh, what a
Didn't we?
bummer.
Didn't we leave it alone because it was asking for help?
Well, was it asking for help?
don't
I
think
remember
so.
something like that. Like
You were
hearing voices in the mist. Or
there. So there were voices in the mist, but I don't believe that the creature itself actually spoke to you. You did hear things in the mist saying that they were lost and they couldn't find their way. It sounded like
Then,
they were
yeah.
asking for help.
okay. So, yeah, like the creature itself didn't say anything, but we
Yeah.
okay. So I would say that correctly then.
Oh, that's my favorite redeem. I have a redeem in my chat. I have two. One, to time yourself out. You can spend points to make me time you out. And another one to time somebody else out. And they're my favorite thing.
Oh my goodness.
Except every time I forget that I have to remod them.
Yep.
Didn't we decide to leave it alone because we heard voices in the mist saying they were lost?
It seemed a little too suspicious at the time.
Right.
See, now you got me second guessing. I hope we just didn't doom some poor person because we didn't enact on that.
Yes.
I hope so too.
I'm also curious
So-
if it is tied with the tower.
Black Cat,
Yeah.
out of curiosity again, did you say these things were violent, or would they just kind of generally leave someone alone?
If they can
and
get
just
to
kinda
somebody,
cause their effect?
if they can get to somebody, they are violent. If they cannot
Okay.
reach somebody, then they typically just wander.
Okay, that sounds as expected.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So probably the reason that it didn't attack them and that it just kept walking is because there was a river in the way.
True.
Mm-hmm.
They crave violence, but they are lazy about it.
Just like me, for real.
For real, for real.
He's like me for real, for real.
Great violence.
You and their voices in the area. Huh. That's interesting. I'll fill them in next time I see them. The church should probably hear all about this. Maybe the voices were something to do with the area, but in the case that they were something to do with the creatures, I kind of want to find out more about it. It's interesting, right?
Right.
But of course, if we see it, it's gotta go.
Right. So don't let it get away if we can, right?
Exactly.
Because they might hurt other people. Okay.
Exactly. See? You get it, Glug. Of course, that's just
Uh,
what my fella's telling me, so... If anyone
Your
else has any
fella?
other ideas... Yeah, my fella. And your
Oh, my
fella's
fella.
telling you... Exactly. And your fella's telling you to get better and to stop feeling the bad things you're feeling
Get
about your
good.
dreams.
Get good.
Yo, are you
Exactly,
sad?
Glug.
Get better.
Get fucking good.
You're feeling down? Stop.
Just don't.
Exactly.
I hit very close to home.
Stop.
Right.
Get some help.
When you're feeling down, you kind of have to just pull yourself back up. And in that case, it means taking action. So, if you're plagued by dreams, we've got to get to the bottom of things. And I'll help you, Glug. Don't worry about it. And he kind of reaches forward and pats Glug on the back, pretty firmly, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for damage.
Thank you. Oh,
Bro, yeah, bro. Unarmed strike now.
Damn.
that would be pretty good. That would be good.
Yeah.
how dare you?
No. When Glug gets into a fist fight with Sanguine, I think it would be more of a moment.
I cast Fireball, point blank range. I'm kidding.
You're a sorcerer now. You don't get the choice.
Oh yeah, I need to message at a session about my idea for what I guess I never got to to
That's
give
right.
you more.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We'll have to talk
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, curious. When did you guys scheme?
So, would we like to continue? I think that actually, Jabber,
got
do you have to?
15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
didn't want to stop anything, so that's why I was saying.
as you guys get another day's worth of traveling and start to approach the shifting bog, the trees and stuff around you, the landscape begins to turn much more damp and swamp-like as you enter the swamp. Thanks, Brain. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up our session there for the day, since I don't think that we have enough time for us to really get into anything in the bog that I had planned. So we'll call it there. I'm gonna find somebody to throw a quick raid out to. Thank you everybody for playing. I know it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Glad to have you all back. And
Yeah.
damn. Nobody that I usually raid is on. Let's find some random D&D streamer to raid.
Ooh. Random.
Yeah.
Do we think we are going to do the game again next week? Because
Ooh,
I know
yeah.
that was mentioned.
I am up for that.
I should be able to. Though I will say that the weekend after next week I am gonna be
Yeah.
in Japan.
Yeah, so
So-
we'll do another one next week, just because then we're gonna have to take a short break anyway.
Yeah, because you're in Japan from the 17th to the 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
So our next
yeah.
session after next will be the 6th, give or take, I think.
I think so.
Or would be the 13th.
Yeah.
I can't do math right now.
Yeah, I think yeah, if we go by our normal. If we start going back to normal schedule next week, so let's say next week's like no normal play time, it'll be the 13th. But if we do it by this week, it'll be the 6th.
Okay.
It's weird.
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna throw a quick raid out to Dum Dum Dice, who it looks like they are playing something in Ravenloft. Stream title is Jesters of Ravenloft, Season 2, so I don't think it's Strahd. That's going to be interesting. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope you all have a fantastic night.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye,
It's a lot of
everybody.
Yeah, that's fun.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye
We
bye.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We have 2
Goodbye.
seconds left.
Goodbye,
Bye.
dear friends. Goodbye.
Save the